Hello, today we'll be talking about my Lego Police Enforcer mech. As you can see, it is it's quite a chunky mech. It's very broad, very big arms, very chunky legs, because it's trying to enforce the idea that this is a very strong, very tanky looking build. So I'm just going to start off by spinning it around like I always do, so you can see it from all the angles. It might be a bit difficult to see all of the angles because the whole mech is black, but it does actually have a good reason for being black, and that is because the colour black is related to the squat colours that you have. And I've used some very small white pieces all over, just so that it makes it pop, because it's white on black and it just looks so much better. And as you can see, the stickers that I've got also kind of enforce that idea by, if I show you at the top here, it says the police, and it's kind of got like another sticker on the side here, not to mention the little one at the front. So I'll start off with the manoeuvrability, and as I was saying, because this is quite a chunky build, I've had to kind of hold back on how much flexibility I was able to do, and I've had to change some of the joints so that it can support different poses without falling over. So we'll start by saying that on the shoulders and on the legs, on the top bits here, we have like a ratchet joint. Otherwise the arm would be too heavy for a ball and socket joint, and it would just kind of flop down to the side, so that's why I've had to use those. And I've used an angular joint there to be able to bend that back and forth. And the fingers are made out of, if I just bring that closer to the camera so you can see it, it's made out of the legs of little Lego men, with the little minifigures with the barrels attached to the end. And I've got 4 fingers and 1 thumb. And that's the only way I could really think of achieving a hand that looks quite good, but also being quite bulky, rather than the usual setup I use. Yeah, so like I was saying, the legs at the bottom here are on, again, a ratchet joint. The legs actually start much further up the waist than I usually build, but that's because it then brings the centre of gravity lower, making it easier to stand up and balance better. There are no knees, but there is a ball and socket joint right at the base here on both feet, with widely spread feet so that it can support the weight of this mech. I've also put some blue and red sirens at the top. I don't know if you noticed those, just to again enforce the idea that this is a police mech. Now the only feature this really has is, other than the angles looking pretty good, this top part here lifts up, where you can reveal a little minifigure inside, and you can sit quite snugly in there, and that fits over the top. And I've tried to stay away from a windshield in this design, and you can actually just see the top of the minifigure inside there. So that's the full review of this mock. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and please leave any comments, or if you'd like me to build anything in the future, please leave a comment. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.